Hi, my name is Catherine Hicks, and this is my video application for the position of Content and Copy Specialist at TWLOHA. The first question of the interview is, why do I connect with the mission of TWLOHA? When I was in middle school, my birth mother committed suicide in my childhood home. Even before this happened, I was aware of the implications of mental illness. When I was 10, I remember being awoken at 2 a.m. by my adoptive mother, my biological grandmother, for her to hand me the phone and say, "Your mother is threatening to kill herself. Talk to her." I watched friends and family struggle with self-harm, addiction, and PTSD, and struggled with self-harm myself for a while. To me, mental health conditions are something that seemed as normal as a common cold. But as I got older, I came to realize that society does not view mental health the same way that I do. I struggled with the stigma that society assigns to mental illness, as people judged my birth mother for committing suicide, judged me for self-harm, and I watched the people that I loved struggle under the weight of that scrutiny. It wasn't until I watched Supernatural and I started following Jared Padalecki's Always Keep Fighting campaign that I realized there was a way for me to help fix these issues I saw in society. It was then, at only 15 years old, that I was first connected to the mission of Two Right Love in Our Arms. I bought my own copy of Jamie's book and read it cover to cover. And when I enrolled at USF for my bachelor's in journalism and mass communications, I knew I wanted my focus to be on mental health. The next question is briefly describing my experience in content, copywriting, editing, and social media experience. So I'm currently employed as the news editor at USF's student-run newspaper, The Crow's Nest. I'm responsible for copy editing all articles prior to publication each week, as well as pitching and writing a minimum of 2 articles a week. I have to utilize an in-depth familiarity with AP style, and I assist with photography, graphic design, and have spoken on our recently launched podcast, Crowscast. I was in the Poynter Institute's high school journalism program during my freshman year of high school, and I am currently participating in the Poynter College Media Project with my colleagues at the Crow's Nest. Social media management experience is moderate, but not limited to professional endeavors. I've run multiple personal social media accounts, including an astrology blog and website that amassed 1,000 followers, as well as a bookstagram, which focused on photographing and promoting current young adult books. Professionally, I managed a hair salon social media presence, and I'm currently managing and producing my own blog on mental health destigmatization. In school, I've taken courses focused on blogging and social media skills, and I'm currently getting my Hootsuite certification. The next question is, share a story that's changed my life and tell why. So in my junior year of college, my fiance and I were asked if we would be willing to take in his 3 nephews, ages 3, 5, and 7 at the time. I was only 19, but after having just recently liberated myself from a childhood full of physical and emotional abuse, I felt that there was no other choice for me than to provide these boys with a home and a family. After a year of cooperating with the state, we were notified that the boys were being placed into our permanent guardianship, making their living and family arrangements all but permanent. Becoming a young mother to 3 boys has changed my life and the way that I view not only my future, but theirs as well, and also the society that we live in. Over the summer between my junior and senior year, I completed an independent study on mental health journalism. During that, I studied what caused the stigma attached to mental illness to be so prevalent and pervasive in our society, and what efforts are being made to break it. I was shocked to find that the news, television, and most entertainment forms we see today encourage the negative stigma we see attached to mental illness. When I found this out, I immediately thought of my nephews, who come from a family of mental health conditions and substance abuse issues themselves. I realized that this was my little slice of the world that I could change. With my own childhood experience, the interest of forming a new world for my nephews, and my passion for writing, I can attempt to break the damaging stigma that follows everyone who is affected by mental illness. The last question is, how would I be uniquely positioned to help TWLOHA better fulfill the mission and vision in this role? I firmly believe that my life and professional experiences, coupled with my passion for writing, puts me in a position to further the TWLOHA mission. I'm extremely passionate about the mission, and I have been for years. I believe that despite my lack of experience in a position such as this, I can combine my passion for the mission and writing itself with a hunger to learn and an ambition to always do better. I believe this will make me a motivated and talented content and copy specialist. I'm willing to complete any additional training or educational courses that might be requested of me. And I firmly believe in the mission of educating and assisting those in need to promote the presence of hope relating to mental illness. In my opinion, the damaging stigma that follows mental illness in our society reduces the potential for those struggling to know that there is hope. And I've felt that myself before. It's hard to know that it can get better. For me, it would be an honor and a privilege to be a part of the TWLOHA mission. Thank you for your time.